YouTube. Some of you know me from TikTok because I have like mad pages. And some of you know me from YouTube. Once again, America has fallen. And we're going to start this video off with this video. Let's get into it.
Big break in a mystery on Long Island after a woman's body was found in a suitcase. The family of 31-year-old Sikaya Jones says police have made an arrest. Her body was found earlier this week in Huntington. She leaves behind a 4-year-old son. Suffolk County police have not confirmed any details about the arrest.
Well, tonight
That's not the first time. And what they didn't tell you was they found her body in a suitcase. Her body was in a suitcase. Her body was in a suitcase. Her body was in a suitcase. Not to mention, just a couple weeks ago, they found another one. Her body was in a dolly, and they caught the perpetrator. And they beat him while he was outside. They beat him up. They beat his ass while he was outside. They beat his ass while he was outside and while the cops was taking him out in handcuffs. Right now in New York City, it's looking bad. It's looking worse. It's looking terrible more than ever, than it has ever been in ever. The energy is dead. It's dead. It's dead. Summer this year was terrible. And that's something I'm surprised a lot of people ain't talking about. How the summer of 2024 was completely a disaster. If anybody enjoyed this summer, you must be a fool. Because there was nothing fun and enjoyable about this damn summer at all. There was nothing fun and enjoyable about this goddamn summer at all. We got the migrants taking all over. Massive mental homeland seeking psych seekers. Massive violence. Massive bodies being found in a river. You can't go into an event without somebody getting shot the fuck up. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't go out and have a good time without it getting shot up. You cannot. You can't even have fun. You can't enjoy without getting shot up. West Indian Parade, Brooklyn.
New York City celebrating Caribbean culture today. In Brooklyn, large crowds have gathered for Juve, which will be followed by the West Indian.
Tonight, the NYPD positioned around Grand Army Plaza as the West Indian American Day Parade winds down. Crowds of people taking in the last few hours of the holiday weekend. Festivities marred by violence. As the sun set, a man taken away on a stretcher after police say he was stabbed along the parade route on Eastern Parkway and Franklin Avenue. Hours earlier, gunfire erupting near the same spot.
I was standing right here.
So a guy gets stabbed in the parade, carried out on a stretcher. And then in the same area, in the same spot, you have a shootout. The same area you got stabbed, we in broad daylight. Everyone's out having a good time. Everyone's out there enjoying themselves. And you're going to come along and stab people? You're going to come along and shoot up and take out 2 other people in the process. You cannot even have a good time inside NYC.
A group of guys, they came from back there. They jump over there, and I hear pow, pow, pow.
A gunman opening fire around 2:45 p.m., according to NYPD. He stood up on a cement divider and shot into the crowd.
And what I did was, I ducked.
What the fuck I can't understand is where the hell is Mayor Adams? Hello? Mayor Adams, where the hell are you? Oh, I forgot you being investigated. What's up, Juice Day? Hello? What's up, Juice Day? Hello? Mayor Adams? Are you going to speak out and come out and talk about what's going on in our city? Because it's fallen under your advisory. Ain't you the mayor of the city? Hello? The city is going to shits. People are dying. Migrants are flooding the cities, taking over people's homes and houses. People are crying and begging for help, crying out for Batman. Who's going to come save the city? This will be the perfect time to have Batman here. Because all the jokers is running around. What's up? All the jokers are running around. Are you going to save the day? Someone needs to save the day. Because people are out here, they're losing their lives. Innocent lives are being lost on the advisory of Mayor Adams. At the same time, Mr. Mayor Adams is being investigated. And high-ranking official officers and commissioners are stepping down and getting raided while Mayor Adams is being subpoenaed to court. And nobody's investigating him, but they taking their cell phones and everything. The energy that is inside the city seeks and wreaks death. Death! The city wreaks death. The city wreaks chaos. The city wreaks destruction. While you out there, Mayor Adams, dressed up in your nice fancy suits, and you're walking around parading in these clubs chasing the Caucasian girls, people are dying and suffering. And that's the crazy part.
On the ground because everybody started running.
A swarm of officers and first responders rushed to the scene to secure the area. We saw paramedics treating one man's arm for what appeared to be a gunshot wound.
This was not random. This was an intentional act. One person going to a group, firing his weapon.
Police say a
For
total
what?
of 5 people were shot, 4 men and a woman. 2 were rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
A guy got shot in the head and the lady got hurt.
Cops confirming a
Damn!
36-year-old man was shot in the head.
He dead.
A 69-year-old woman shot in the shoulder.
The one that got shot in the head, he's dead. He got up this morning on Labor Day, which was Monday. He's going out there thinking he's going to have a good time. He thinks he's going to have a great, amazing time. Put on his best outfit, probably throw on his chain. Getting ready to go spend his cash. Just to get to the raid, and his head is full. His head is on the floor. Am I lying? He got up this morning, took a shower, took a nice clean shower, threw on his best outfit. Walked out the door thinking he was going to have a good day at the parade. This is crazy because that could have been me or you. Just to get there and find out his brains and head is on. Before he even blinked an eye, his head was on the floor. Before he even turned and looked around, before he took a sip, his brain is on the floor leaking. He's done. And the sad part about it is, he's getting a couple of views, but ain't nobody care. And the victim, or whoever the hell it is, the perpetrator, he's on the loose. Living his best life. While the man who woke up and changed his clothes, put on his best outfit, look at the parade and the party, his brains is on the floor. His life has been snatched from him. Get over here. It's crazy, man. Like, this is not even a joke. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. It's very sad.
If you're a gamer, have you ever thought
It's very sad what's going on in America. The violence and the crime that is happening in America, and it's fallen.
He had a low IQ 30 years ago, by the way, but now he might not even have a IQ at all. There's nothing on the board that goes this low. He said things that were so stupid that that war had zero chance of happening if I were there. Zero chance. He was saying everything the opposite. Everything the opposite. And it's so sad because many more people have been killed in Ukraine than you read about. You don't read about how bloody it is and how disaster. Hey, look, just in the two armies, you lost 500,000.
And what people is forgetting about, what people is not forgetting, how many people died in Palestine, Ukraine, and Israel? How many of the religious people have lost their life and died? You think we just gonna go back and live in a normal world after witnessing numerous of people being slaughtered? After all the migrants crisis that is happening, going to city, we supposed to go on and act like life is normal and great again? It's over.
Million people.
Wow.
And Ukraine's having a hard time. Ukraine, I don't know if you saw the article recently, and you don't hear the true story, but if you think about it, Russia's gone, Russia defeated Germany with us, and they defeated Napoleon. They've been around a long time. They're a big fighter.
Donald Trump is talking.
It's very unfair. And Ukraine now doesn't have enough men. They're now using young men and very old men to fight. And we're in a very bad position. And I'm not going to blame exclusively, but I can tell you I could have stopped that, and a smart president could have stopped that. It wouldn't have happened. But we had a man that actually made it more prevalent. It was so bad. The words that he was using, the stupid threats coming from a stupid face that he was using. I said, this guy's going to cause us a war. He's going to cause us. And let me tell you, it can lead to World War III. That can lead to World War III. The Middle East can lead to. We have numerous places that could end up in a World War III right now for no reason whatsoever.
I think you're right. I think people underrate the risk of World War III.
Sure.
When looking at the risk of global thermonuclear warfare, it's game over for humanity, and it's something that people have, I think.
Did you not hear what the hell Elon Musk just fucking said out his mouth? Did you not just hear what the fuck Elon Musk just said out his fucking mouth? He said people is underestimating World War III. Very likely. And they don't realize how close it is to happening. And once it does happen, it's over for humanity. Hello? Did you want me? Let me repeat it again.
We have numerous places that could end up in a World War III right now for no reason whatsoever.
I think you're right. I think people underrate the risk of World War III.
Sure.
When looking at the risk of global thermonuclear warfare, it's game over for humanity. It's something that people have, I think, after the end of the Cold War.
The world that we heading in, and we already here, we're not heading in it because we're living in it. Right now, there's a presidential debate that's about to happen on Tuesday with Kamala Harris and Trump. Trump is for the people. If you look at Trump, you see the light. You look at Kamala Harris, you see the darkness. If Kamala wins, we are fucked. The border crisis is going to be worse. The violence is going to be worse. We are not living in 2019 anymore. Once 2020 hit, and we had that big, whole, huge thing with COVID, all those plagues and things that was happening, that was it. Do you know how many people died in COVID? I was so young 4 years ago. I was what? 26, 25, 24? I was 23 4 years ago in 2020. I'm 27 now. 4 years ago, I was 23 years old. And that joint flew by like a flash in the pan. My hair was growing, everything. Like, oh my God, I was young as hell. TikTok was prevalent that day. People dancing, doing trends. It was a good time to be alive. Except it was also bad. Even though we were getting money. Trump sending out all them stimulus checks. But nobody was thinking, we could have bought so much shit that could have been useful. We were buying games, consoles, mad food, electric scooters, buying shit that was irrelevant. Spending up mad. Do you know how much we was getting in unemployment? You know how much I was getting in unemployment? $800 a week from unemployment. Plus stimulus checks. I actually think I was making more than 800. Actually, I was like getting 1,200 a week in stimulus if I'm not in freaking unemployment. And then after all that finished, I'm like, oh shit, I spent so much money. I could have been doing real shit with it. I was buying games, V-Bucks, characters and video. Bro, I was just, Trump took care of us. Trump is looking to make America great again. Trump will make America great again. Trump will make things better. Trump will fix things. Hands down, I'm telling you, Trump will fix things, but they don't want him. They just try to snipe and kill. They try to shoot him in his head. They try to shoot Trump in his head and take him out. That is a lot. That is a lot, Tuesday. They try to rock his top off. And it skin marked his ear for him to see and live another day. Y'all don't realize we are living in some dark fucking times. If you looking to get your own place, your own house, shit is hard right now. You might as well stay comfortable wherever you at right now to see what's about to happen and come, because you might have to move. You might have to move and leave. Where? I don't know. Push comes to shove. If I gotta go and leave, I'm out. Shit is bad. Shit is crazy. I gotta go. You got migrants breaking into people's homes, taking over people's house. What is that telling us? We can't live, like the world is over, basically. Because now we can't live in our own apartments. We can't live in our house. We're paying rent. We're paying rent. And now people is breaking into our homes, kicking us out of our homes after we just paid it. $1,500-$600 in rent, $80 in electricity or more, another $60 for the Wi-Fi bill. Another $100 for cable, if you have cable. So now we got to worry about migrants kicking down our doors, taking our homes, and living in our place, sleeping in our bed, eating our food. And then once we get them out of our apartments, we got to deal with the destruction that they did in it. Because they not just kicking us out, but they vandalizing where we live and doing God knows what into the place. And hopefully they don't kill us in the process of them kicking us out. And now you have hell angels riding down Colorado looking to get those people out of those places. And hopefully violence don't break out. They don't care about the people. There's innocent people losing their lives. There's innocent people that is scared right now for their lives. And nobody cares. Evil is running wild. Wicked is running wild. You are in the time of survival. You can't trust nobody. You don't have no friends. Nebraska is not a bad place to move to. It's popular, but its jobs and cost of living is low compared to a lot of places. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Nebraska, I'll keep that in mind. But like, my God, we are screwed. We are fucked. It's bad. It's crazy. It's disastrous. You gotta have the right people around you. You gotta look over your shoulders. You can't trust anything right now. Anything that's walking and moving, you can't trust it. Anything that's walking and moving, you can't trust it. There's people getting attacked by demons every day. There's innocent, nice, good people that's getting attacked by demons looking for someone that's useful. Soul is crying out for help, crying and hoping they meet someone useful and good. Instead, here comes the demons.
What people have become complacent about, but they actually have forgotten that there are currently a lot of nuclear missiles that have targeting parameters for the United States from other
100%.
countries.
And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to build
yeah.
an Iron Dome over us. Israel has it. We're going to have the best Iron Dome in the world. We need it, and we're going to make it all in the United States. But we're going to have protection, because it just takes one maniac to start something. We're going to have protection. And
that's good, Chad.
We're going to have. Why shouldn't we have an Iron Dome? Israel has one. Some other places have one that nobody even knows about.
What does an Iron Dome do?
But Israel has it. We're going to have an Iron Dome. But with all of that being said, to me that's so important. The most important.
What the fuck is an Iron Dome, Trump? I know what it is, and I hope it's... Yo, y'all better not leave this live. Stay in the fucking live. He's about to tell us what the hell is an Iron Dome is. Don't fucking leave the live. You need to hear this shit. Listen to me. All 7 of you, do not leave here. You need to hear what Trump just said. He said he wants to put an Iron Dome over America. Didn't we see... I'm not going to tell you yet. What the hell is an Iron Dome? And he wants to put that over America because Israel has one. What the hell is an Iron Dome? We're about to find out what the hell is an Iron Dome is right now.
But with all of that being said, the election's coming up, and the people want to hear about the economy and the fact that
Absolutely
they can't
sure.
buy groceries because they don't have enough money to buy groceries. The inflation has killed them. Food prices are up 50.
No way.
What happened?
I just got a message saying that I won a giveaway.
For what?
A 10-person game.
To the end of the Cold War, people have become complacent for the United States from other
100%.
countries.
And one of the things
And,
we're going to do is we're going to build an Iron Dome over us. Israel has it. We're going to have the best Iron Dome in the world. We need it, and we're going to make it all in the United States. But we're going to have protection, because it just takes one maniac to start something. We're going to have protection. And
that's good, Chad.
We're going to have. Why shouldn't we have an Iron Dome? Israel has one.
You know what an Iron Dome is? I'm going to show you. That's what an Iron Dome is. That's what an Iron Dome is. So when Trump was saying he wants to put an Iron Dome over America, Israel has one.
Some other places have one that nobody even knows about.
What does an Iron Dome do?
But Israel has it.
For the United States from other
100%.
countries.
And one of the things
And,
we're going to do is we're going to build an Iron Dome over us. Israel has it. We're going to have the best Iron Dome in the world. We need it, and we're going to make it all in the United States. But we're going to have protection, because it just takes one maniac to start something. We're going to have protection. And
that's good, Chad.
We're going to have. Why shouldn't we have an Iron Dome? Israel has one. Some other places have one that nobody even knows about.
What does an Iron Dome do?
But
We are living in the last days. The world that we living in is complete and fallen. You hear them talking about World War III. You hear Trump talking about putting an Iron Dome. Simpsons prediction about an Iron Dome. Not to mention the Simpsons also predicted the rapture. And the rapture is prevalent to happen at any given time, any moment. Not even the angels in heaven knows when the rapture is going to happen. But even the Simpsons predicted the rapture. Simpsons predicted that Kamala will be president. Simpsons also predicted that Trump will be president. So who in the hell is going to become president of 2024? Apparently Trump is supposed to, and Kamala comes after. Apparently, Trump is supposed to leave us in a stock market crisis. And somehow, some way, Kamala gets in office. That's another Simpsons prediction. How that's going to happen? When? We about to see. Because something tells me Trump is going to win the election. And if Kamala wins, it's the worst thing to happen. Just know shit ain't going to go good if Kamala wins the election. Simpsons predicted the rapture. Let me show you. Simpsons predicted the rapture. Simpsons predict rapture. Watch. I'm about to show you right now. Whoa.
The Simpsons can't stop predicting the future. As we all know, Donald Trump recently announced that he's running for president again in 2024. But back in 2015, The Simpsons actually predicted his 2024 candidacy in the short A Trump-tastic Journey. That same
Trump
short also
2024.
predicted his candidacy for 2028. So who knows? Maybe in 4 years we'll be having this conversation again. The Simpsons can't stop.
Okay.
For all the other artists,
I'm about to show y'all right now.
Yes, you can get paid without a label. All you need.
These are the Simpsons It's crazy how accurate The Simpsons seems to be with their predictions. Another Simpsons prediction is the first female president. In the 2000 episode titled But to the Future, Lisa becomes the first ever female president.
Kamala
In the episode,
Harris.
the USA had gone broke. This was due to the decisions made by the fictional President Trump.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Flash forward 24 years, and many say that a female president may be on the horizon. Kamala Harris is already the first female vice president of the United States. Some say that Joe Biden may not be around much longer. And if Joe does pass away, Kamala may take his place. Over the years, The Simpsons has predicted lots of technologies, including smartwatches and FaceTime. But a more recent technology The Simpsons predicted was a baby translator. In the 1992 episode named Brother, Can You Spare Two Dimes?, Homer's half-brother Herb invents a baby translator machine. You may think this technology could never be invented, but recently a company named Sounddream has made something named the Baby T. This company has made a technology which translates baby speech into real words, allowing you to know if your baby is tired, hungry, or needs the bathroom. Meaning that this year you'll be able to find out what your baby really wants. But did The Simpsons predict this, or did they just get lucky? A very worrying Simpsons prediction for 2024 is that of economic collapse. Recently, the world economy has been in turmoil, and that includes the USA. The USA printed $3.3 trillion in 2020 alone. Many say this may soon cause massive inflation and economic collapse, and people are losing their houses and jobs.
That's already
According to
happening.
Economists, this will only get worse in 2024. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this during the 2000 episode, but
You already see people losing their homes. You already see people losing jobs every day. People can't find jobs. People can't get jobs. People don't even want to work a job. So businesses also closing due to people not finding and looking for a job. Also, people is giving up looking for a job since none of them is hiring because none of them have money to afford to pay you. Hello? Each way is lose, lose, lose situation. You don't even hear about people talking about jobs or care about a job today. Having a job today is like gold.
the future. In the episode, the economic collapse takes place during Trump's presidency. While Trump is not yet the president, he might win in 2024.
Wow.
Which means this exact episode might come true. Another brand new technology predicted by The Simpsons is that...
So The Simpsons predicted if Trump becomes president, we are going to hit we're going to hit an economics collapse. If Trump becomes president, we are going to get hit with an economic collapse, which brings truth to Kamala Harris' prediction. Somehow, some way, she gets in office. How? I don't know. Apparently, Trump becomes president. We suffer through an economics collapse. And somehow she becomes president. Did you not hear it?
Recently, the world works, allowing you to know if your baby is tired, hungry, or needs the bathroom. Meaning that this year you'll be able to find out what your baby really wants. But did the Simpsons predict this, or did they just get lucky? A very worrying Simpsons prediction for 2024 is that of economic collapse. Recently, the world economy has been in turmoil, and that includes the USA. The USA printed $3.3 trillion in 2020 alone. Many say this may soon cause massive inflation and economic collapse, and people are losing their houses and jobs. According to many economists, this will only get worse in 2024. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this during the 2000 episode, But to the Future. In the episode, the economic collapse takes place during Trump's presidency. While Trump is not yet the president, he might win in 2024, which means this exact episode might come true. Another brand new technology predicted.
Wow. I hope that don't come true.
Let's talk Cash App.
Do you know what happens in an economics collapse? I'm going to tell you. What happens in an economic collapse?
El colapso económico, también llamado colapso económico,
God.
es cualquiera de una amplia gama de malas condiciones económicas, que van desde una depresión severa y prolongada con altas tasas de quiebra y alto desempleo, como la Gran Depresión.
Economic collapse, also called economic meltdown, is any of a broad range of poor economic conditions, ranging from a severe, prolonged depression with high bankruptcy rates and high unemployment, such as the Great Depression of the 1930s, to a breakdown in normal commerce caused by hyperinflation, such as in Weimar.
So if we go through an economic collapse, expect this: a broad range of poor economic conditions, a prolonged depression with high bankruptcy rates and high unemployment, and it will become the Great Depression. Lose access to credits, banks would close, the ban would strip the supply of food, gas, and other necessities. If the collapse affected local governments, then the water and electricity might no longer be available. Oh my God, we better be ready for that. How long people has been saying that the power is going to go out? You're not going to have no electricity. Simpsons predicted that if Trump becomes president, we're going to go through economic collapse. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, remember this. If an economic collapse, mind you, look at what they're talking about on YouTube. Look at, yeah, you might know this guy. He's very popular. He's very well known. You might know who he is. Y'all might know who he is.
He's got an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
Where you said it's going to be really bad, we're more close to it than ever.
Wait, what?
Part-time jobs. There is a massive economic storm coming to the United States. I've been warning you for months now, and it's finally here. Dozens upon dozens of U.S. companies are cutting their costs in 2024. You know what this means? Layoffs for the American people. That's right. This is really scary for individuals and families across the country. We've seen the data. Americans are not set up for financial emergencies. They don't have savings accounts. They have tons of credit card debt right now. Worst of all, they have one income stream. their job. This is not a good position to be in when layoffs strike. And yet, we got these new jobs numbers that just came out. And it was hilarious to watch the mainstream media do a song and dance about it. CNBC, when the breaking news came in with the new jobs numbers, it was hilarious. Hotter than expected jobs numbers. But they didn't take the time to do their homework. If they did, they would have seen that actually full-time employment has plummeted and secondary jobs, 2 jobs, part-time jobs have exploded. So what does that mean? Americans are losing their long-time full-time jobs and they're replacing them with double payrolls, 2 part-time jobs just to make ends meet. And
Damn.
CNBC and the Biden administration were applauding that. Hey, we increased the number of payrolls in America. That's great. Oh, no, you're lying once again. 2024 is the year of the layoff right now, and things are going to get worse before they get better. We're going from quiet cutting to loud, blatant, widespread, aggressive cutting. Many U.S. companies have announced their plans to cut costs this year. They're telling you it is coming, okay? They've signaled it. CNBC.
Wow. So now, all we have to do is wait for Trump to be elected, and everything goes downhill. So get ready for the Great Depression. Things are going to get worse before it gets good. The world that we living in right now, it's crazy. It's bad. It's terrible. We are in major trouble. We just seen the whole Simpsons thing about if Trump becomes president, the economy is going to collapse. I'm going to go the fuck off for real. What are you going to do for make money? What are you going to do to make money if they take you off? Like, it's just crazy, man. You don't even get real actual content. Nobody's really talking and speaking about anything on any social media platform because they're cutting all that out and giving you what they want to give you. Where's the celebrities at? Getting their bunkers, their waters, and everything prepared to have electricity to be able to game and party and chill inside their bunkers. While us, the people, we're going to witness hell. And sad to say, a lot of us ain't going to make it out of hell. We're about to witness massive destruction in our world, in our economy. Period. Point blank. A year ago, it wasn't like this. 2 years ago, it wasn't like this. 2020 was bad. We got over that. 2021, 2022, things starting to be okay. 23, things were okay. Flash forward to 2024, we in hell again. And apparently we haven't really experienced hell because it's about to get worse. It's about to get worse.
Reported that corporate America is announcing layoffs across the board. So it's amazing that CNBC can make that announcement and yet not put 2 and 2 together to see that long-term, full-time jobs are declining. This is in every industry imaginable. We're talking department stores, software, toys, cosmetics, airlines, media companies. Bloomberg as well reported layoffs from tech, retail, and more.
I want to show you this. I can't find it. They took The Simpsons Predict the Rapture off YouTube. We gotta thug it out. They took The Simpsons. Oh, there we go.
Help! What are the best
There
ways
we go.
to build my credit in 2023? This is where to start. So,
Leave your body, Seymour. Leave your body. Left below. Ooh, a He Is Risen production. Rapture?
Oh, Mr. Thompson, what if your wife finds out?
It's modern times. Everyone's doing it. Where did my Christian limo drive?
I want to elaborate what he said, modern times, because we are living in that. The circumstances and ideas of the present age in modern times, like the synonyms contemporary world, modern world, present times. So basically, as you can see in today's day and age, y'all got to be aware of this. Listen up. You see how people are partying, drinking and smoking, sleeping around, doing all these things you see in the plagues and the diseases that are spreading around. This is modern times. Everyone is doing it. See, people miss that part. And I want to bring that part up on my TikTok page. People miss that part, and I miss that part too. He said these are modern times. Everybody doing it. So that also gives you a clue and pinpoint that we're close to the rapture. We are living in the end. We got to keep our eyes open, our mind open, and be aware and be ready, ladies and gentlemen. I did not even... You got to pay attention to the smallest detail and the smallest things people skip past. These are modern times. Everyone is doing that. What he means by that? As you can see, a lot of people is unemployed. A lot of people ain't doing nothing with their lives. A lot of people are on the internet. You hear about it all the time. Cheating with his wife, cheating with his best friend, cheating with him with his sister, having, what you call this word? Side hoe, side friend. What you call it? Side hoe, side sneaky link. You don't see the type of content that is being produced to you on social media, on content, on TikTok. Especially one of the most biggest, popular apps in the world. And look at what it feeds you. Can we go back to what this man just said? Because you got to really, that's the smallest detail you need to pay attention to right there.
Here's Risen production. Rapture?
Oh, Mr. Thompson, what if your wife finds out?
It's modern times. Everyone's doing it. Where did my Christian limo driver go?
He says it's modern times. Everybody's doing it. Who cares, basically? As soon as he said that, you seen what happened. The man in the car got zapped away. The Simpsons is telling you and me the rapture is real. We just heard Trump speak about the dome on Aiden Ross' podcast. I don't even think these motherfuckers is real. Because how the hell Trump knows to put a dome in America? How the hell the Simpsons know to put a dome in a movie? How the hell Trump goes on Aiden Ross's podcast and even speak about a dome? Why the hell do you have Trump and Elon in the same goddamn phone call? How do you have Elon and Trump on the same phone call? This man, Elon, is worth $273 billion. Trump is worth millions. Let alone he might be worth a couple billions. I don't know. But I know Elon is way beyond. Elon, SpaceX, Tesla, Twitter, which is called X, freedom of speech to do whatever you want on Twitter. Elon Musk with the rockets going to the moon, boom, 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 trying to break the dome, the firmament. The man who got people in Teslas, controllable cars. The man who's putting chips into people already, making their brain and body act right. Huh? As you can see, the mark of the beast is here. We are living in modern times. We are living in the last days. You got to keep God and you got to keep God close. Because obviously we are living in some real fucking serious times that a person with closed eyelids cannot fucking see. Elon got the controllable cars. There's mad Teslas. There's AI robots being put out, okay, in New York City. Elon Musk has a bunch of robots. AI is getting more highly advanced and more usable. What the fuck? They put it in our face and our eyes. We're so used to it that we don't realize the day and age we are living in. We don't realize the clouds in the sky is getting dark. They got us deceived and manipulated to believe that there's no God. They got us deceived and manipulated to think the fact that nothing is happening. They got us deceived and fucked up that we laugh and joke and everything is funny. Everything is funny. Everything is a video game. GTA 6, 2K, all these people you see in playing video games, while the rapture happens, they're going to be playing 2K25. At the same time, somebody's going to come in and slice their throat. All these people you see, all these people that you see playing video games, you better not idol and worship none of them. Don't worship and idolize any gamers. Don't worship and idolize any celebrities. We are living in the last days. The rapture is coming soon. When? I don't know, but it's coming. I'm telling you. When? I don't know. Soon, soon. You just don't know when. Keep close to God, keep prayers, believe, trust, because shit is getting rough. Outside is empty. People are becoming soulless, heartless, careless. People are becoming lost, confused. People are gonna get zip, zip, zip. I'm gonna finish showing you the video. But can't you see it? Can't you feel it? Something ain't right. Life is not normal. You can't feel it. You can't see it. It sucks to be alive right now. It's exhausting. The jobs is tiring. Social media is tiring. You can't do what you want to do. Everything is starting to be controlled when you want to be free. It's like you don't have a life. You don't feel something has to change, something's going to happen. See, as they starting to control everything, this wasn't happening before. Before we can go out, do what we want. People wasn't crazy. People wasn't too nasty. Deaths and things happened, but it wasn't as bad as this. Now, you are getting censored on social media. Everything you do is getting controlled rapidly. Okay? People are hateful, rude, nasty, lawlessness. People are dying like nothing every day. Carelessness, ruthlessness, hatefulness, jealousy. Being a rapper, being ratchet, being ghetto, all these people are going to burn. All these people who idolize Christian rock, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, all these people who's walking around, Ice Spice walking around like the baddest bitch on the planet, Queen of New England, representing the devil. They're gonna be left here. They're gonna die during the rapture. They're not gonna make it through the rapture. All these people in the Bible, it tells you, stay away from these people. Do you want me to read it to you? I can read it to you. Before I play the Simpsons episode to you, let me read it to you. What the Bible tells you to stay away from. They bold about it, about you too. What you mean? Stay away from certain people. 2 Timothy 3:5. Heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control. You see that now. Brutal, not loving good. So they hate people like me if I'm good. Treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit. Lovers of pleasure. You see that all day, every day. You see all of this all day, every day. Rather than lovers of God. Having the appearance of godliness. They walk around with chains and they tattoos showing off their body like they the queen of everything. The man of Uganda. but denying its power. They don't have the real power. They don't have God in them. Avoid such people. Do not speak evil against one another. Brothers, the one who speaks against a brother or judges his brother speaks evil against the law and judges of the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is only one lawgiver and judge, he who is able to save and to destroy. That's God. But who are you to judge your neighbor? So that means do not judge none of your neighbors for who they are and what they are. Because there's only one judger, one savior, and one destroyer, and that's God. And he said to them, you yourself know how to unlawful is for a Jew to associate with or to visit anyone of another nation. But God has shown me that I should not call any person common or unclean. This is a good one right here. Jesus looked up and saw the rich putting their gifts into the offering box. And he saw a poor widow put 2 small copper coins. And he said, truly, I tell you, the poor widow has put in more than all of them. Listen to what I said. Jesus looked up and saw the rich putting their gifts into the offering box. And he saw a poor widow put in 2 small copper coins. And he said, truly, I tell you, this poor widow has put in more than all of them. For they all contributed out of their abundance, but she out of her poverty put in all she had to live on. And while some were speaking of the temple, how it was adorned with noble stones and offerings, he said, finally be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over the present darkness. So when you see me up here creating content, doing my thing, I am fighting a big fight against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and have done all to stand firm. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness. It's real, y'all. This ain't fake. Welcome. It's real out here. It's about survival. The rapture, once again, I'm not predicting it, but it can happen at any given time. The way these migrant crises is getting, the way these killings and death is getting, it seems like nobody has control over what's going on. It seems like no one knows what to do. Cops don't even know what to do. You can't trust them. Who is cops? What do they do? The way this time is going, and the way all these killings, who are they? They can't do nothing. They can't save you. All these people you see out here who wear these suits and their armor and their guns, they can't save you. They all programmed by Satan. They take orders from Satan. You're not getting it. In order for these cops and these National Guards to be what they are, they get orders from Satan. They don't follow the principles and the polities of God. Because if they did, the only program they will read is the Bible. So all these cops, all these guards you see, they are not your friend. They are not your protector. They are programmed, and their knowledge, it comes from Satan. What they're programmed to be and do is programmed and given to them by Satan. Satan passes it down to whoever, and it goes to them. When you look at cops and guards, when they're in school learning how to become something, It's all programming. It's no different than college and high school when you're taking a test. They got to take a test to pass. You have to take a test to pass. You're not meant to pass high school. You're not meant to pass college. It's all programming to destroy you and keep you down. The child of God, the believer of God, God's child, is not supposed to make it past high school and college. By the grace of God, you do. And if you don't, it's okay. Those who do pass high school and college, you're strong-willed minded. And you was able to get through it. But some people is just not born to get through it because they have a better purpose and they was meant to do something else. And some people, they have no choice but to get through it because that's the best bet for them. But they was not supposed to make it through because it's all programming from Satan to keep you down and destroy you. So all these guards and all these officers you see, everything that they've been given is programmed by Satan. It's all programming. All those people you see standing on guard, anytime they're told to take you out or turn on you, they will. If there's a paper that gets sent out, hey, he's a target, turn on him, kill him, they're going to do it. Kill this woman, she's terrible, she's bad, she's this, take her out. Any order that's passed by, they could be your friends today and be your enemy tomorrow. Any cop, any National Guard, any Secret Service person, anyone that has worked for the government, they are not your friend. Any given order, they'll turn their back on you and destroy you. They don't work for you. They are not working for God. If they are constructed to do something and they're ordered to do something, they're going to take you out. Your Bible is your only program. Your Bible is your only book. Those are the only rules you follow. Your boss is not your God. The people you work for are not your God. The people who are constructing you to do things, if it's not your mother and father, and if it's not God, you don't follow and listen to them. You follow you, or you put your faith in God. You put your faith in God and ask God, should I do this? Is this what I'm supposed to do? If it's not your mother and father, and if it's not God, you don't do it. And if somebody do construct you to do something, you got to make sure it's the right way. God gonna let you know through your gut. Through your gut feeling, he's gonna let you know that yes, you should. You should. But back to the Simpsons episode. Let's get back to it.
What if your wife finds out?
It's modern times. Everyone's doing it. Body. Left below. Ooh, here's Risen production. Rapture.
Oh, Mr. Thompson.
You see how exhausted and the driver looks? The driver looks tired, like I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of this. Help me, God. I want to get out of here. The driver looks exhausted and tired. Look at this. Look at the driver.
Here's Risen production.
Look at the driver.
Rapture.
Oh, Mr. Thompson. What if your wife finds out?
It's modern times. Everyone's doing it. Where did my Christian limo driver go?
My pious husband is missing. The baby I chose to have baptized is gone.
Why didn't the other little kid get baptized? Why the other little kid didn't get baptized? The kid that I chose to get baptized is gone, but my other kid isn't. That's an innocent little kid that has probably done nothing wrong, but she got left below. But the one who got baptized was taken. See, by me having followers and people that watch me doesn't mean nothing without him. This phone, what I do on here, don't mean nothing if I ain't praising him and speaking on his name. In these times and these days, speaking on him and talking about and doing what's right triggers and bothers people. Because these people are demons and want to live ungodly. They're going to get left below.
My pious husband is missing. The baby I chose to have baptized is gone. Mr. Thompson, what's happening?
It's the rapture, Shauna. The rapture. The virtuous have gone to heaven, and the rest of us have been left below.
Left below? Where have I heard that before?
It's the title of the movie.
It's everywhere. We were fools. And because we rejected God, tacitly accepting Satan, we must suffer through the apocalypse.
I thought...
Due to they think it's a game. They think by having all these followers, being popular on social media, dressing and looking good, going on, yo, you gotta look at this. Y'all gotta look at this for what it is. And I see clear as day. God is real. The rapture is real. Every time you turn on TikTok, you go on social media, what do you see? People flexing their chain, their cars, girls shaking their ass, twerking their ass. A lot of them is hurting because they're doing that to be accepted. But they're gonna suffer worse than that. Death, pain, suffering, forever eternity in hell. You twerking and shaking your ass for millions and billions of people, selling your soul, sleeping with massive guys or sleeping with massive girls. Promoting an agenda by Satan to destroy and kill his people. I have done nothing but try to enlighten and teach and educate people. You can tell who I serve because look at how I suffer on my platforms. If I was on the other side, I'll be getting 930,000 likes. 9 billion likes. Popular, sitting with Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent. I would never sit with them. I don't like them. They don't like me. They know who I am. They don't fuck with me. Because the industry only accept people who worships and believes and follow them. Satan. And I don't worship him. And this is why they sabotage my platforms. This is why I have to work hard on my YouTubes and my Instagrams and my TikToks. Continue to deliver my message. Make way on my own by the grace of God. Because Satan is not trying to let me come through the door because he's afraid of me. Because I have the armor of God. I'm bringing God with me. Not Satan. If I was following Satan and on Satan's side, I'll be doing just like everybody else, and he will allow me to come through the gate. But due to the fact that I keep opening my mouth, speaking on certain things, he don't like me. It destroys him. It brings him down. And he takes what I have and create clones and mimics of me. They're creating clones and mimics of me. Everything that I say and talk about, they'll create that within another person to be like me. Since they can't have me, they'll create a clone out of me. They'll create a mimic of me to toss me to the garbage and have that one be me. But it can never, because they don't have my soul. See, a soul is priceless. Fame means nothing. Selling your soul is like giving away a Dragon Ball. That means everything. Your energy, your soul, your light. They don't want their souls. They're in the dark. It's way better taking somebody that was of God and turning them into Satan. because it hurts God and it makes him powerful, because that's one less smart, useful, godly person that has been taken away from him, which is powerful, and he obtained it and took it at. Satan wants to hurt God, but can't defeat him or beat him. So the best thing he can do is destroy and hurt his people, because he feels that's the best way to hurt him. And to take somebody that is godly and turn them evil and wicked, or force them to be, gives him power, makes him feel good, because he feel and believe it hurts God.
All rebels! And because we rejected God, tacitly accepting Satan, we must suffer through the apocalypse.
I thought all religions were a path to God. I was wrong.
I'm not supposed to say this up here. Religion don't mean anything. Satan created that. The Bible tells you, believe in me, you shall have everlasting life. He didn't say follow a religion. He didn't say join Christianity, Buddhism, Muslim. Believe in me, you shall have everlasting life. Accept me as your Lord and Savior. Trust in me. Believe in me. And you shall live. And you know what makes me prove my point?
Suffer through the apocalypse.
I thought all religions were a path to God. I was wrong.
You know why they put that in here? You know why they specifically put that in here? You see how sarcastic that character was in saying that? I thought all religion was a path to God, and I was wrong. He blatantly telling you that religion, not all religions, religion in general, is not a path to God at all. These are demons. These cartoons that you love, watch, and like, they're demons. Especially The Simpsons. There's demons. The people who create these episodes are not humans. And where they get their information from and it happens, they can't be real. They're getting it from some type of demon that's telling them and giving them a script to write this. Somehow, some way. Because how you know how to predict and know all these things to come and they happen? That's strange. They telling you everything they talking about and saying here is for you not to believe in, but believe in him. Don't believe everything that they about to say in this video that they had faith in. You shouldn't have faith in, because all that means nothing. It's against you.
Suffer through the apocalypse.
I thought all religions were a path to God. I was wrong.
Why did I put my faith in science and technology?
Oh, why did I choose to be gay? Oh, this movie.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear all of that? I want to let this sink in for you for a minute. Listen.
I was wrong.
Why did I put my faith in science and technology?
Oh, why did I choose to be gay? Oh, this.
Why did I put my faith in science and technology? Why did I put my faith in science and technology? Why did I choose to be? You know what? So all those people you see that is LGBT, that is bacon, eggs, and cheese, LGBTQ, they're going down. Down. You believe in science and technology, you're going down. You be the opposite of what God made you, you're going down. Sad to say, sorry to say. I'm not technically sorry. It's his word. It's his commandments. He made the rules. You follow the world, you follow society. That's on you. You don't think outside the box and find truth and believe in him. That's it. A lot of people ain't making the rapture, man. A lot of people ain't making it out of this world. There's going to be more people going to the hellfire more than they making it to heaven. Sad to say. God gives people chances after chances, but a lot of people is going to the hellfires. And soon as I said some people is going to the, because they're the LGB, we done lost views like a mother lover. You done lost views like a mother lover. As soon as I said that. But time is up, man.
Rapture. The virtuous have gone to heaven, and the rest of us have been...
I got a question. Did anybody in the live get kicked out? Did you get kicked out of the live on your own, or you just left? Did anybody get kicked out of the live, or y'all left on your own? It's sad but true. Showing 0 people in the live, but there's people in here texting and chatting. Okay.
What's happening?
It's the rapture, Shauna. The rapture. The virtuous have gone to heaven, and the rest of us have been left below.
Left below? Where have I heard that before?
It's the title of the movie.
It's everywhere. We were fools, and because we rejected God, tacitly accepting Satan, we must suffer through the apocalypse.
I thought all religions were a path to God. I was wrong.
Why did I put my faith in science and technology?
Oh, why did I choose to be gay? Oh, this...
It's telling you, man. See, let me tell y'all something. There's nothing wrong speaking the truth. You know why it's wrong to speak the truth? You know why it's wrong to speak the truth? You really want to know why? Because it destroys their plans of what they want you to go. See, they tell you you should be this way and act this way because it goes against him, the Messiah. They want you to be everything that he doesn't like. And a lot of it ain't people's faults. This is why most of the people, God's people, are supposed to wake people up. You know why? See, this is why I'm so wise and knowledgeable. Let me tell you something. Listen clearly. You know why people are here to wake people up? Because a lot of people, it's not their fault that they follow in the ways of the world and society. A lot of them feel like this is the way they should live and should be because that's what they've been told. A lot of them is in darkness. They can't see, they can't find a way out. And when you do try to tell them, they're lost and stuck in their ways. So God can't forgive these people because it's not a fault of their own. He said, you're not wrestling against flesh and blood, but the powers and principles of darkness, and spiritual forces in high places that you cannot see. So a lot of the people that's this way, that way, is not of their own fault. And this is where the forgiveness and the love of God comes in, because you could still be saved. You could still be forgiven because you are a way or such a way that is due to not a fault of your own, but due to the entities and the things that you can't see and the people who made you believe that you should and act this way because that's what you were given and what your parents was given and what they taught you. You had to wake up through that life, that journey, and see your way out of it. And fortunately, most people don't. Luckily, me, I have. So my job is to wake you up. My job is to tell you the truth. What is about to happen is going to be a lot of something we never saw in our lives. Please get right with God. Facts. This is why people who are woke, God is watching us. God knows that we woke. And God expects us to teach and educate. The fact that I'm on here teaching and saying the things that I say on my platform and many platforms, I have a job to do. And if I don't do my job, I can go to hell more than the people who's worse than me. Since I'm good and since I know these things and that things, I can go to hell for not using my voice to educate and teach people and warn people what is to come. And if I don't, I'm just as worse as the people that is in darkness because I refuse to teach and educate and warn people what is to come. And keeping it all to myself just to get in, he's going to throw me in a lake of fire. God is not stupid. He sees everything and he knows your heart. He knows if you're lying to him. He knows if you're sinning. He knows everything. You can't hide from him. So if I choose to hide information and knowledge for you, I'm killing you. Just the same way a lot of people in high places, they're keeping a lot of knowledge for you. Celebrities keeping a lot of knowledge from you. They can use their power and their influence to teach and educate you and help you evolve. But they choose to lie and manipulate you, use you and scam you. They're going to perish. They're going to perish. So the fact that I'm knowledgeable, that I'm wise, I have to use my voice regardless of the cost. But there will be a reward for me. But I can't keep everything to myself. Knowing that I see people in darkness, people falling and going to shit. If I choose to hold that and not speak on that, and I just keep myself right with God, I have killed more people than a guy out here doing mass shootings. I can be more worse. I could be just as worse as the women and men that is getting up on stage promoting violence and have everybody in the crowd twerking and shaking. Don't you get it? The same way they have a stage and a platform, I have a stage and a platform. What they do is destroy people's lives and lead them to Satan. With my platform, with my phones, with the technology I have a platform too, just like the evil does. But my job is to lead them to God. And if I don't, long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, long as I'm trying my best, long as I'm giving it my all, he sees that, he acknowledges that, and he sees it's genuine, I'm in the green. But if I choose not to do it, I choose to lay down, I choose to keep the information for myself and do me, people who was willing to listen, people who was looking forward to it, I left them behind and I escaped myself. That's like me having chicken wings, fried rice, while there's a kid and a woman starving. Knowing that I had enough food to feed myself and them, but I choose to run off. You understand? I had chicken and rice, enough to feed myself and them. But instead, I choose to run off and eat the food myself, which is called gluttony, and leave them starving while they were saying, please feed me, give me some food, I need it. And I choose to go and eat it by myself, knowing that I had enough. So that's what would happen to me. And by me doing that, God see that, I'm going to hell. God sees everything. You don't get away with nothing. Everything is documented. You will be judged for everything. So the same way they twerking and shaking their ass, leading people to Satan, destroying their lives, leading them into destruction, leading them to hell, leading them to thinking they're somebody and someone amazing, getting all the tattoos, sleeping around. They're going to hell. My job is to lead you back to him. The same way they have the job to destroy, same way they have a job to destroy. And if they don't do it, Satan punishes them, which they can go back to God. If I don't do my job, Satan already hates me. God loves me, and that's why he favors me. Do you understand where we going here? In the Bible, it says, if the world hates you, remember it hate me first. And that's because I chose you out of it. You are not of the world. He favors me. Satan doesn't. Because I don't follow the twerking, the shaking the ass, and the rap music, the gold chains, and the flashy shit. I get on here and preach and talk about God and expose the truth. Which side am I on? This side or that side? This side. They hate me on that side. He loves me, and everyone up there does also. Because I'm doing his work. If I'm doing his work, he still loves and has faith in me that I will turn. But if I don't, he don't hate me, but he's going to cast me in a lake of fire for not following him, and he doesn't care for me anymore. Which one you want to join? Which side are you on? That's it. I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I know a lot of y'all got to go to sleep. All right? For the people who's going to see this live, I appreciate you. I'm going to start going live earlier. I know I'll be going live late. It's 4 in the morning. Like, people got things to do. So I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate you guys for listening, joining my lives. I appreciate the people who took their time on a late night like this to even join and watch the live. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Make sure you follow my YouTube. And make sure you follow my TikTok pages. Be safe. God loves you. Appreciate you. And I'm out. Love you too. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Have a good night. I'm out.